It's like pretty obvious vandalism. Would you like a cheeseburger? So here's the deal. Literally 1 year ago, I did almost $100,000 renovation on this house. Get a call from property management saying, hey, the tenant just moved out. You're gonna probably wanna come renovate this thing. And I'm like, what? A year ago, I renovated the thing. How could I possibly need to renovate it the way that you're talking about just a year later? Well, we're about to find out. I mean, here's the thing, that people talk about real estate investors like they're trying to cut corners and things like that. But then you get these calls to where you just put all this money into a house and a tenant probably destroyed it. Well, that's why people don't over renovate these houses. But let's see. Me. Oh. I mean, these countertops were like brand new, dude. Look at this. Look at these bugs in here. Like, how do you get cockroaches in a house? Is it because the landlord didn't do the proper bug treatments? Or do you think it's quite possibly because somebody never cleaned up after themselves and bugs are looking for free food and they found it every day? It seems like there had to have been some sort of water leak somewhere. You know, I see that the sink has a bunch of water in it. Maybe they just let the water run. It's like in a lot of these cases, there's no recourse, you know, like this person may have been mad at me or whatever, not mad at me, of course they don't know me, mad at their situation, and they decided they were going to destroy the property, and I have no recourse. Like, they're not going to come pay the possibly $50,000 that I'm going to have to put into this place to redo the floors that have obviously been soaked wet and now they're drooping everywhere. I mean, I can feel the moisture in here. In fact, you can see the moisture right here. I mean, just look at this. Like, a year ago, this was freshly painted walls. A quick note though on the paint, that you don't have to actually do a trim paint and a wall paint. You can just paint it all the same, especially in a rental like this. Saves you quite a bit, especially if you're doing like a full renovation. You can just come in and spray the whole house one color and then come in and put floors in. But anyway, doesn't really matter because now I'm gonna have to paint it again. Literally 1 year of a tenant living here. And here's what I get. So like, for you that maybe thinks that landlords are too cheap about their rentals, like, I agree that there are times where landlords really are slumlords and they don't care about safety and liability and they really like give subpar living conditions. But I mean, gosh, I put almost 6 figures into this house to renovate it, to make it a livable, nice house that fit or was even beyond what the others in the neighborhood were doing. And this is what you get in return. So do you really think it's worth it to over renovate a house like this if this is the way that it's going to be treated? You know, where we haven't looked yet is the bathroom. Hey, before we do the bathroom, we should always close a door when you're inside of it, because I have seen people get robbed in these houses before. I've had one of our subcontractors recently got held up at gunpoint in a house that was in a neighborhood not too far away. Ooh. Here we go to the bathroom. Ooh. What is going on in here? I mean, they pulled the toilet off and I mean, what happened? I don't even understand how this happened. Like, literally, I have pictures of this place. This is all new in here. This was all new. That's a new vanity. That was a new toilet.
Yeah, they went hard, dude. I'm gonna fix this house up so good.
I wonder if they were like hiding stuff in it, or why is the toilet paper inside of it?
Convenience. Right?
I mean, this situation isn't good to start with.
How much is just aesthetic and how much is potentially more expensive?
Well, I mean, the floors are screwed, dude. I mean, they must have it must have flooded and they just didn't do anything about it. You know, this might be a rare situation where I'll file an insurance claim. I mean, somebody torched this property. It's like pretty obvious vandalism, especially after, you know, just a year before doing a big renovation on it, you know, getting it back to being livable. This is the lesson that I just keep learning over and over and over again, that if you don't own the property, you just don't care as much. And for somebody to literally let this property flood and just get destroyed before their eyes, destroy the walls, destroy the floors, destroy the bathroom in some way that I can't even understand, that is not something that an owner does to a property. And it's why I keep reminding myself that it's just not worth it to over renovate a house. Even though it might look great on day one, this is literally 365 days later. This is what it looks like. Every dollar I spent is basically wasted, and I'm gonna have to re-spend it. So you have to be smart about the scopes of work that you make, especially for a rental property.
Nice. Wait, let me open that up.
I touched it.
Oh, dude, what the hell? Oh my god. Look at all those guys.
This is the thumbnail, by the way. For sure.